bringing my sled in, and what happened was I don't need heat today. I don't, but I'm gonna start fishing, and I'm scared if I start fishing, my wife is gonna run out, start fishing, and complain that there is no heater on. But right now, it's honestly, I'm good without a heater. Like, I'm real good. Look at that. There's no sun, though. That's the problem. There's no sun, so there's no heat for anybody else. That's not good for cold. But I'm wearing snow pants, winter jacket, sweater with a hood this time. Yesterday, I was wearing just a plain t-shirt underneath. I'm wearing better snow pants this time, thicker ones. Yesterday, I was wearing light snow pants. So really, I'm warm, man. I'm so warm. It's not even funny how warm I am. So warm, I don't want to put up my tent because I'm lazy, and I want to show you guys a different environment. So yesterday we were fishing, and we were in a very sunny environment. But today, same spot, okay? We're at the same spot, nothing's different. Check it out. You can't see nothing. Today is a fog of war. So I'm gonna start fishing. Likely, if I catch fish, my wife will come out and then take my rod and then catch the fish instead of me. So to avoid me fanning the fire the whole time while she's fishing, I'm gonna start it right now and carry on. Well, first things first, I'm gonna put a rod down. So those are the holes I drilled yesterday, right? See that right there? There's one there, there's one there, and there's one there, okay? So I'm gonna break that hole. I have a, uh-oh, where'd it go? There it is. I have a, this is for my fireplace, right? It's a pick, but I use it to break the ice, because that's how bad it freezes. See that? It didn't freeze it overnight, it didn't freeze that bad. We don't have to drill new holes. Oops. Tell me to rotate the device back. Okay, here we go. I'll still drill holes though. I'm just trying to show you guys what I do normally, what a person would do. I drill the holes because I like to work out with them. I have an electric adapter, but I don't even use it. Everyone calls me crazy, but honestly, it's such a good workout because they're using their whole body to twist the auger. There we go. That's all knocked away. Make sure I don't lose my. See how this is loosening up, and as I do it, I'll lose the thing eventually. Let me just tighten it up. Okay. Guess it's not happening. Anyways, that's good enough. Perfect. After slush, now we're going to take my kitchen spatula that I stole. I had one with holes right before, but my kids dropped it right in, like right in the hole. There we go. Let's prep this guy and get one rod going, and then I'll start the fire. So that way, if anyone comes out, they're not complaining. But really, it's not that cold. It's negative. Well, it depends what you think is cold, but it's only -6 today. -6 is fine for me. I do tell my kids, mentioned a few times already, I'm good until -12. Whatever happens, whatever reason, -11 I'm good, -10 I'm good. Once it hits past -12, like -13, my body starts shivering. So there's a limit to what my body can take in -12 up to 13. I start suffering. So there you go. I cleared that hole. Well, let's go. Hey, what's up, Joan? How you guys doing? Let's do this again. Today's a completely different environment, you guys can see. And I'm fishing a bit earlier. I'm fishing without my wife, so I can probably fish more versus take care of her heat needs and water needs and minnow needs, things like that. Let me just get a good view here. Oop. Let's go like this. Go like that. I'm gonna turn on the light. Testing out a setup here. It's funny because all this stuff that I'm using is for another channel. It's for my combat fighting channel, but all the stuff goes so well for my wife's channel. That's why we got so much gear, because I do it for other stuff. Okay, now drop a rod in there. Get a good view of that. We drop a rod in. There's no scenery today, so it doesn't really matter where I point the camera. It's not that kind of thing. So I'll just go like this and point it into the midst of the hole. Am I not going the hole? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll go like that. Let's start fishing. I bought a whole bag of kindling today. A complete bag of kindling. And an old magazine. So that's what you should really use, an old magazine. That way it's actually more efficient, right? I brought this, an old magazine with a lot of pages. So I'm not going to run out of kindling today. Nice and compact. Recommend you guys do that too. And again, I like to wear these latex gloves so my hands don't get windburn. I just reuse them because my hands are dirty anyways when I fish. Basically, it helps my hands from getting windburn, and it prevents my hands from getting wet, which is the killer when you're cold. Not many people do this. I think I'm crazy when I do it, but I prefer this over the big thick gloves when I don't need to, because when your hands are dry, you're warm. So now I'll just start zipping up. Hopefully you can hear that. My mic's right here, so hold on, I'm on the outside. I'll put it right here instead. Maybe I'll make a difference. All right, there it is. It's probably touching stuff right now. What's a good spot? I guess right there is a good spot. So I buckle that guy in. There, that's a good spot right there. Nice and secure. Hope it doesn't fall in the ice hole. Otherwise, I have to buy a new mic. All right. Sorry about all the noise here. Just making sure I don't lose my mic into the lake. All right, so let's do this. I got some fishing gear here. See, what's cool about this is, look, you would think it's heavy, but this one kick goes in one finger. There's no friction, so you can push a lot on the ice without strength. Looking for my rod from yesterday. It's right here. There's already a minnow, so he's frozen. Let's drop him in while I set the fire. Push that guy away. Okay, let's reach the bottom. Not yet. Now let's reach the bottom. All right. First cast of the day. Let's see what happens. Usually it's good luck in the first cast, so you got to be careful. All right, time to start the fire. Let's go. Make sure the line's tight. Okay. It is at the bottom. I'll just leave it, and hopefully I get some luck my way. Drop your pin. You can sure use mine, I guess. What's up, Sabrina? Okay, so this time I got a bunch of wood here. I have a lot of kindling, so I'm not that scared to start this guy today. I'm gonna start it good today. Got a whole cardboard bag. The best thing ever. Oh, there you go. And I have this inside of it. I'll show you guys what starts fires really good. You see it a lot. Your dryer lint, right, will start like wildfire. So all you need is a bit of that, and your kindling will be burning. So I'll put this bag of thing here. I'll put some kindling on top, which is the. Let me show you guys. Okay, there you go. You can see that better. So there's the rod. There's the heater. Okay. So the kindling, put the bag in, kindling, some dry wood. I want thinner pieces. But it should be okay because it's a big giant garbage bag, but let's do it right. And this wood I dried overnight. Didn't let it touch water. This is pretty, so this should be easy. Should be easy town. Whoops. So you want to cut this wood thin. Even thinner. Thin as possible, really. All right, good enough. So break these guys in half with your axe. It's good to have leverage. Instead of snapping with your knee, you can just put it like this and give it a crack. So now we got some big pieces, some small pieces, some miniature pieces. Okay, get those guys in there. Now put these previously dried wood from the previous fire in there. Start this guy up. There's a kindling piece. I'm gonna put it right here at the edge so that I can light it on fire easy. Ugh, I flew away. It's okay. So there. There you go. Hope I brought a lighter, otherwise that would be a fatal mistake. Okay, let's see. Do I have a lighter? Please say yes. Oh, yes, I do. Thank God. Otherwise, that would have been a fail and a half. And there we go. Let's light this guy up. Here's a. Get closer, actually. I want you guys to see this. Sorry for the shakiness. All right. The fish bites. I'll switch it there. But right now, it's not. Let's go. That's a kindling. Only to light it would work. Oh, come on. Oh, geez. Come on. Don't do that to me. Do I only have one lighter? Okay. Let's try to get it started. Come on, lighter. Can you just please work right now? Oh, come on. That sucks. So bad. Is it wind? Oh, no. Lighter's broken. Well, let's see if I have another lighter somewhere. I did test it before I came outside, so okay. Maybe it's the wind. Block the wind. There's quite a bit of wind. Okay, it is lighting. You can't see it, but it's on. There. The wind can fan that. There you go. Fan it for me, wind. Don't even gotta fan things today. Cover it well. Still cold. And voila. There's no way that is not starting, I tell you. Inside there's more kindling too. See, my hands are clean from dirty wood because I use these gloves. Otherwise, it takes forever to clean off. You can say that gloves cost money. You can say that, but so does soap, right? You have to use lots of soap. Come on, bro. You know, light. Get that guy more closer. There you go. And the wood is beginning to light. There, it's touching the wood now. Let's go. So you guys know what's this company called again? This is the Dear Fami wood stove. We just got this on Black Friday. My wife wanted to get this versus using propane stoves and diesel heaters, which I prefer actually. I prefer diesel heaters. Diesel heaters are amazing. All right, that wood has to go on fire though. I'm confident it will. We'll see. Good. It lit. Perfect. See that fire right there? In the corner? That's gonna light the wood, I hope. Because these guys didn't light. Okay, this might need a second round. Maybe. Unless that corner lights. Try to get this guy in there. Light it up. Okay. Get that guy in there. See, my hands don't get dirty because I am using gloves. That will light. So the kindling right over that fire. There you go. That's better. Reposition everything then. Get this guy over here. And there. Everything will get burnt now. Perfectly. I'll defend this guy. I should have did that in the beginning. Now I know. Shoot a crap load of kindling in there. I guess one of the issues is that the wood is already so cold. Come on. This kindling goes on fire, we're good.
wish this lighter would not be so crap. Bought it from the dollar store. That's my mistake. Thought it'd be okay to buy a dollar store lighter. Guess not. A solid Bic lighter would have lit by now, I think. I'm gonna fan this guy. This is kind of off for my wife too, because I'm not even cold. We gotta open the top. You might get enough oxygen in here. That's okay, it's still going. That paper will light eventually. Really? Nothing? What's going on? It's because there's room at the bottom. It's a hard design. Turns out I do have a big lighter. I knew I didn't know lighter. I was like, why do I have this cheap lighter in my pocket? Here it is. Now we're rocking. A good old Bic lighter. There you go. It's lighting so easy in person. Let's get this guy in. There you go. Come on, Bic. Oh, so much wind. Rotate this guy. There. Away from the wind. That would probably do it. So much easier. Oh my god. Okay, there. Started the inferno. So hopefully that guy stays lit. I'll just keep putting kindling in this time, so that way it stays until it's lit completely. But that looks like a good idea right there. I did it well. It's enough paper in there to sustain. So it goes, I hope at least. Oh, I'll just bring fire starter next time. My good. Wood stoves. All right, let's go. Once it starts, it'll be beautiful. This wood's pretty dry now, man. Why is this wood so hard to burn? Okay, that's decently dry now, man. I have a minnow still. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, good. So I'm gonna go less from the bottom this time, a little bit higher from the bottom, and bring it right down to the bottom. Go 4 feet up. And wait. Get a little bit higher this time. Not from the bottom. A few feet up. And we'll see what happens. This time, we're going to use more kindling. I think it'll start now though. It's been a few tries now. The wood's getting pretty dry. Almost ready to ignite. It's like charred. Get that wood on top. One page at a time. Stick some on the bottom. This guy. Okay. That guy. It's a really small space to work in. This is one of the challenges. The only challenge of this is a small space to work in. But I guess that's why there's a few openings. Maybe I should take advantage of that next time. It's hard to stack when like you can't reach things. Oh yeah. That wood looks ready to burn now. All nice and charred up and dry. Aha. That's how you gotta do it. You gotta look downwards and reach in, otherwise you can't see. I learned something today. You can actually put things in the back easier. You can see it. Okay. This time we're gonna go overkill and put kindling all around it. I want everything to burn up in flames. Okay. Believe it or not, I burnt a bunch of that wood. Oddly. It's like this wood is really bad. Well, actually, I'm from Ontario originally, and the wood there burns a lot longer for some reason. Alberta, a couple of logs doesn't last that long. Whatever pine tree differences there are, I don't know. Okay, good. A couple more pieces like that. And let's go. Self-sufficient. Haha. This is like an evil scientist starting something crazy. An overkill amount. Let's go. Oh, got my car keys on me. Remember not to drop that in the lake. All right, baby. Let's go. block the wind. Light this guy up. Okay, that's one. Get this guy to catch too. So I'll get a better lighter next time because that's crucial, especially in the winter winds. They're not cooperating in my direction. There we go. This time, I'm gonna fan it this time. No failing this time. Time to fan it. Don't be lazy. Why? Seriously? Perhaps the wind is too strong. It's putting the fire out. Okay, no time to mess with my gloves today. Let's go. It's crazy. Put so much kindling in there and it went out right away. Okay, I gotta. I'm gonna face it the other way. It's likely because of the wind. That's my guess. Like I would know at this point. I'm just guessing randomly. Okay, light this guy up. Let's go. Close this guy. Close that guy partially. That's lighting up. I don't see how this can be bad. We'll see. It's away from the wind, so it's not blowing it too hard. Whew. I guess facing it in the wind could be bad too. Lesson learned. This is a learning experience for me. I'm used to using modern stuff with electricity and gas and things like that. Bonfires I've done, but this is kind of different. Come on. Oh. You're not going out today, man. I'm gonna feed you. Let's go. You're getting fed. You're getting fed until you like. Try to get under the wood. Okay, keep going. You're getting an inferno in there. I don't care. I'm not letting this thing go out again. I'm fishing. Let's go. There. Dry it all up. dry everything up, please. Is any of that wood gonna burn? Maybe the wood was wet because I left it out in the wrong place. I thought it would be dry wood. Oh, so you're seeing the difficulties of a wood burning stove in the winter. I'm just glad it's not negative 30 or something, because this would be bad. Seriously, that's crazy. It didn't burn. Insane. Like 10 out of 10, that should burn. My God. Really? That wood didn't start? Holy crap. That's insane. I'm surprised it didn't start, actually. Real surprised. I'm so surprised right now. So nothing short of skirting some oil on this thing is going to make it start, I think. But I do have a few more papers left in that magazine. That's crazy. All that and it didn't start. Wow. Fine. Do this again. One more time. Get all this stuff out. Start again. It was not even hot. That's crazy. Wood's not even hot. What the? All right. Interesting. So this time I'll cut the dry wood instead of the wet wood. I'll cut the dry wood some more. Hopefully it doesn't. There's like a lesson for me on how to start fire wet wood. I have one more shot with paper. This will become a lesson for me how to use this fire pit thingy. I have to learn because I'm taking some fighters. Cody Jerome is going to be fighting at one championship. You know what that is? Muay Thai fighting. My buddy. He has a fight on January 11th, and after that, we're going to go fishing. Right now, he's in training for his one championship fight, so he's not going to fish with me, nor do I want him to, because I want him to focus on his training for fighting. But he's going to be debuting one championship January 11th, and after that, we'll go fishing. Thinking about going to a place called Lake Keogh. It's in a place called Lethbridge. There is record-holding fish there, apparently. 8 to 10-pound pike is common there, so I think it'll be a good time. There's another lake that we're gonna hit with another fighter I know. Well, it's a fighter and his dad, Reese Baxter, and his dad, David Robertson. We're gonna go fishing probably. Lake Newell. That's opposite of the mountains. But this winter we're gonna do some other stuff like that. Okay. Super thin. Super thin. Okay. Stack them all here so they'll get wet or moist from the ice. Lost my glove. I'm gonna lose it, but no time. At this point, I'm just using the stove and learning how to get it right. So Oh shoot, that's what's happening. The snow is touching the wood. It's absorbing the water. I have to cut the wood somewhere drier. So I have to pre-cut it at home, I think. Oh, look at that. There's water absorbing in there. Jeez, lessons learned. Well, plus this would be a problem. We just brought chemicals. I'm gonna head to the grocery store, buy a bunch of chemicals, spray it in there, and call it a day. Because I don't think I can dilly-dally. Or I could right now because I don't need the heat. But if it was negative 35, oh my god, this would suck. Right now, it's just fun for me. Okay, tiny pieces here. Lots of tiny pieces. So let's go. Can't see how this will not start. Oh, the wind's picking up. It's prove challenging to start a fire in this wind. Come on. This time. I think I got it. Okay, first I have to face it away from the wind because the wind is blowing directly in that hole. It's putting out the fire. So I'll go like this. Okay, the wind is picking up. This just made it 10 times harder to start a fire with this kind of wind. Alright, let's stack all my kindling in the teepee. Let's see. I have literally a lot of kindling here. Tiny teepee worth of kindling. Okay. Will I fail? I will see. Put some more. So we got kindling pieces, some cardboard crunched up loosely on top, butter paper on top. Okay, and on top of the kindling, you put some slightly fatter pieces. Hopefully it burns. Otherwise, tomorrow I'm going to cut everything in my front yard before I do this, and likely go to the supermarket and buy oil. I hate using chemicals, but I don't think I'm going to mess around the ice. It's different doing with a bonfire, but I'm not messing around the ice. Okay. Fifth time lucky. Close this guy up because the wind is strong. Now the challenge is going to be lighting this in the wind. Hopefully I have the wind blocked. It's pretty erratic. Perhaps this magazine paper was not a good idea. It is barely burning. Why? Ugh. Okay, so the problem is it's getting real windy. That's one of the problems right now. It's like erratic winds starting this thing is crazy. Here we go. Round 10. Well, let's see it. Is it a fill or not? How many times have I done this now? Can't even tell. Yeah, away from the wind is good. Earlier the wind was blowing too hard in there. Right now I feel it's a healthy fire. That magazine paper is not lighting, man. I should bring tissue like I normally do. I usually just bring a roll of tissue, but I thought the magazine was a good idea. Could be a good idea. It might still light because I do have a ball of kindling in there. But one of the keys was moving it away from the fire directly. The wind, earlier the wind was blowing this way, right into it, but I turned it 360. I hear some crackling. Please say that's wood crackling. Yes. I think my kindling is working. All that drilling, all that cutting paid off, I think. But yeah, the key is to face it away from the wind. Not even like sideways to it. Let's try to put it on camera. And facing it anywhere towards the wind was a bad idea. There we go. Well, now it's lit. That wasn't so hard. Next time I'll get it better. Now I know how to do it. Alright, this is my second time using this guy. But also next time we'll have like chemicals. So I'm sure that's gonna facilitate the process. I can't close this thing. Oh no. I can't close it. I put some in the bottom back. Oh well. This is gonna be like that. So I close this guy. It lights it up. Haha. The wood is all on fire now, so we're good. The giant piece of wood. It was pretty good now. So let's light it up. More kindling. More kindling. There. You can see my small sticks burning on the bottom now. But honestly, it's only the wind that's gonna really bug you. If you're like me and you have everything, you're strapped up with snow pants and wind gear, I don't see you having any issues. Haha. Well, there you go. It's on. I'll save this piece for later. So now to the main purpose, fishing. So now I know this thing takes a long time to set up. Unless you have chemicals, which I will for sure use chemicals there. So see if we can jig some fish today. I'm gonna face my face opposite of the wind. I missed the peak time already because I was busy doing that fire. Boo. So, time to see if I have any skills to do it right now. I haven't really fished this late before, so we'll see. Don't touch that now. It's probably hot as heck. Let's see how good this fire feels to be beside. See if it was worth it or not. This is a bit of heat emanating. Not quite yet though. It's crazy how long it takes to heat up. Like, if it was a propane heater, hot to the point where you can wear a t-shirt. There. Close that guy up. See if he heats things up. Oh, finally. Let's go. Can you hear that wind? Northern winds. Is this guy out? Oh my god, I hate you. I hate this thing. It sucks. How's it not sustaining? I'm missing my propane stove right now. Do I really gotta... Does someone have to have a full-time job and man this thing? So someone has to actually actively take a role, make sure the fire is going. That's kind of annoying, to be honest. Someone has to fan this thing, like, because it's not like, someone has to fan it, keep it going. Oh, that sucks. I guess that would be I in my family. So next time I'll bring a pump of some sort. Like, seriously, this thing just going out like crazy. It's on, but it's not on. You see, it has embers because of the flow of the air. It's not like staying on. The air is really, the wind's really erratic. Let's see if I can get it back on. Someone has to man the fire. This thing's not self-sufficient. No. It's okay. A foot pump would do it. I usually use a foot pump for like pumping boats to start this. It's much easier. So next time I'll bring a pump. Now I know what to bring to make it easy. Okay. Now I know someone has to fan it. Can't let up on that fire, otherwise it goes away. Or you get a bunch of twigs going. I'm surprised I have a lot of kindling there. Like a fire like this should sustain on its own in all other situations. There you go. Oh well, that's gonna go for a while. So hopefully, okay, I'm gonna try to close this because this should be closed, right? Open that guy up. The top should be. I assume this should be closed because there's a chimney after all. Unless the chimney's not open. Maybe the chimney wasn't open. Let's see. Oh, it was open. Whatever. Time to fish. Whatever. I only got a few more minutes to fish anyways. That was more of an experiment how to use this thing. Wood burning snows are fun, aren't they? No fish yet, man. It's starting to get cold. I finally got this thing started. Starting this thing in the cold is really hard. Remember, it's the first year. This is like my second time using it, and usually I have a propane stove. I just push the button, it goes in like half a second, and you're like, "Yeah, baby, it's warm." In like half a second. It's not too cold right now. It's mainly the winds. But there you go. I'll get close to this guy and see if it makes me warm. Another drop. Slow descent. Slow descent down. The stove is working now, but I don't feel anything from it. I guess the difference. Okay, I'm gonna explain these things. I'm talking about a lot, but my propane heater is just a dish heater I put onto a can, like a regular dish heater, and I face it right here. So that sunflower heat is facing right here and blowing towards me, and I can warm my hands and all that stuff. Right now, this guy Ain't doing nothing for me, man. There's no heat coming out of this guy right now. It's getting blown away by the wind. So you really need a tent. Maybe I'm on the wrong side of the wind. Maybe if I stood on that side where the wind is, it would be hotter. Let's see. Let's test that theory out. Nope, but now I'm in the wind. Now the wind's in my face. Worse. Worse, worse, worse. Okay, so I conclude that these things are good, but you need a tent to go with it. Using this outdoors in the open is a bad idea. Seriously. That's my honest opinion from a guy that just spent like $1,000 in total for a big tent in this thing. Like in this environment, my old propane stove would kill it. It would just like be blowing heat right at me. This guy just took me, I don't know, an hour to set up. I'm getting no heat, man. There's nothing here. This is doing nothing. There's no heat here, bro. But if there was a tent, right? Like a tent, it'd be windproof. So when you start it, you won't be fighting the winds, right? It'll be like a non-wind environment. Because one of the things I was fighting was the wind, because the winds are blowing like in all directions. So once you open that thing, you get winds everywhere. And how starting a lighter in that environment is very tough. Second of all, you're freezing while you're doing it because it's winter. So I think maybe the best option is to bring both. I think next time what I'll do is I'll bring my propane heater. I'll turn that on. And when the fire's ready, I'll just turn it off. And that way everyone's happy. And if anyone's super cold, I'll be like, just turn the propane heater on then. I think that's a good plan. I don't think you can rely on this wood only. It's good to it's good once it's started, okay? It's amazing once it's started. But you have to be inside a tent. Like right now I'm actually getting a little bit of heat. But the issue is, like I said, because there's no tent around me, it's windy. So all the heat's being blown away like a CPU heatsink. It's literally a CPU heatsink with the heat blowing that way, not towards me. But my tent's coming in. There's some delays in the Canadian Post Office mailing system. So this guy came in, but my tent has not in. So until that comes in, I won't have a tent that supports a fire chimney. Like my tent right now, I'll probably set it up tomorrow because I like having my tent up. But that one's different because it doesn't have a chimney pole that's fireproof. So it would burn right through it if I put this thing near it. So what I'll do is I'll use my propane heater tomorrow. And I'll start earlier. Today I have to bring my kid for a checkup with the doctor. So that took a long time versus tomorrow, which I have nothing to do. Look at that. This fire is going. But I'm not feeling that heat. I'll go closer. I guess there's a little bit of heat. No, I lie. There's a bit of heat. It's very little. It's enough to, I guess, supplement your heat to the point where you're not dying, but there is heat, I'd say. I'm starting to feel it now. Half my body is getting warmer, and it's helping my body circulate warm blood, you can say, as a description of what's happening to me right now. So it is warm. The radiating heat from this fireplace is helping me. So this will be a solo test for me to see if this can warm anybody up. I'd rather do it myself first versus bringing all my kids and screwing up like the way I did today. Next time I'll do it in one shot and they'll be like, wow, Dad, you're so good at this. You never fail. And I'll be like, that's right, son. That's right. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a an ice hut like that too with plywood. Like I've seen some designs online, but I think I want to make. I don't really care because a lot of the online ones have foldable designs and all that stuff. But I'm planning just to bring screws, some brackets, plywood, maybe 2x4s, 2x2s, cut them all up, make a frame, and I'm literally gonna bring it here with an electric drill and just drill it all together on the spot. And in the season, I'll just undrill everything and put it away. I want to put a hitch in the back so I can pull it around with my ATV. That would be so fun. And with that system, it would be cool as heck because I can put batteries in there, make it solar powered, all that jazz. Right now, I'm basically testing the stove because I rarely ice fish here at night. I don't actually, so I'm wondering what will happen at nighttime. I don't fish at nighttime, so we'll see. Mainly because it's cold. Like earlier, I was fine, but now I'm still okay. But um, it is getting colder. It's like maybe -8 to 9 right now. This guy is bringing. If I go like this with my hands, it is bringing heat. If I touch it, I'm gonna burn my hand off. So you bring your hand close to it, it does warm you up. This is how you would use to warm your hands up. Put it really close, real close. Hey, my hands are warming up. Cool. Just don't touch it because you'll actually burn yourself. It's good enough to cook on. If you put a pan on this, it would definitely heat the pan up to cook. 100%. If you put plastic on this, it's melting in a second. No, that's cool. So it is helping. So I'll get a bit closer to see what happens then. I'll give you an example. It's a piece of ice. It's melting the ice like it's nothing. See? Like it's nothing. My face. So one thing I did before I got here was put lotion on my face, Vaseline on my lips, just to protect your body a bit. And I should have worn a balaclava, but I didn't. Wearing a face mask is really important. It's actually day and night. I should have wore it, except it was really warm earlier. And normally I don't need it because I'm in a tent and there's no wind in the tent. Actually, without wind right now, I'd be okay. It's mainly the wind that's bugging me. And this is the first year I've actually ice fished open like this. Normally I fish in a tent. This is a new thing for me because of the stove. For the past 12 years or so fishing, I've done mainly tent fishing, mainly because I'm a wuss. This doesn't feel comfortable. It makes ice fishing not as fun. In a tent, it's so fun because I'm in a t-shirt with my propane heater on. So basically, with a propane heater, you put it on in a tent, and I'm in my t-shirt at that point. It's that warm. Right now, I'm like dressing like I'm going skiing. Less fun, I guess. So let me see how much wood is how that did. Oh wow, that didn't last long at all. That burnt away already. Oh my god. Are you guys seeing that? You saw how much wood I put in there. That thing is almost done. Oh my god. Okay. Too bad for me. That didn't go my way. The whole peak fishing time that I talk about a lot, I totally missed it. Now it's dark. I don't fish at this time because it's cold and dark. So I'm gonna go inside. I'll leave this guy here for tomorrow. I'll just let it burn because nobody's getting a fire in their house from this. It's in the middle of the lake. Okay. That's me pulling that sled. So maybe I'll give you guys a view of where I'm walking. That's how the ice looks. One of my other holes. All right, going back in. See you guys later. Tomorrow, I'm gonna bring my propane heater out in my tent because I am lazy. Anyways, no fish today. Bye bye. Have a good day.